Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Aaron Nola gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 4. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Holt leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Omar Narvaez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Batting second, the third baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Scooped up. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Pretty. Here's Eric Sogard. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. Now a bunt attempt here. Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He popped out in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way. Softly hit to short. Reined in. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting fifth. Not shortstop. Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now here it comes. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Harper looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Popped him up. Kingery ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back.
Riding in once again, Omar Narvaez was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Settling in now, Roman Quinn, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting it, the second baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
That's foul, and he'll head back to the bench, a strikeout victim for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Eric.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs, is manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Quinn comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The first baseman, number 12.
In now, Justin Smoak, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Lauer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in on it is Kane, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. 1 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to third. Sogard has it to second for 1. On to Smoak in time for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop.
So now to the plate, Brock Holt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-1 the count. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2 balls and a strike now. 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high, and oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
1-1 the count now. He's ready now. The pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again. Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
2 out here and a runner at second. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher. JT Real Muto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. JT Real Muto with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, second home run early in the year, and the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, and the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. A.J. Pollard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, A.J. Pollard.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A windup and the 0-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he popped him up. Smoke in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 0-2. Running now is McCutchen. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 4 and the Brewers 3. Vince Velasquez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Quinn will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be taken in by the 3rd baseman for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 12.
Standing in, Justin Smoke. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The pitch.
Ball, back inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
High in the air into shallow left center, and no one can corral that one. Base hit, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes that...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors in a... Corbin Burns enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He went deep last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First pitch on its way. In the air out to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now to the plate, Roman Quinn.
The last at-bat, Nettie B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He went down on strikes last time up. In there, strike 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and the deficit holds at 5-4. All set for the start of the inning. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Omar Narvaez 0-for-2 for him to this point. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, and there are 2 down. So here is Avisail Garcia, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 5-4. J.P. Fireisen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 76, J.P. Fireisen.
Neil Walker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. That's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 2.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
So striding forward now, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. No balls and a strike to count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Kingery's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Arano, the native of Mexico, he's in his 4th season as a major league player. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Ben Gamel will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ben Gamel.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Kingery ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He's stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he did it.
Ready with the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Milwaukee leaves 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Phillies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 out with a man at first. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now batting, Roman Quinn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich on the move, but this will land untouched. Here's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We've played 8 full. It's the Brewers 5 and the Phillies 4. Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Alvarez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now. Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Brewers go down quietly. They lead it 5-4. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball well outside. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
To short. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Davey Grion will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 73.
Chopper to short. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Phillies down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Milwaukee rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Eric Lauer earns the win, his second. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Milwaukee Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 5-4. At the start of the day, the Phillies sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, and the Brewers sit in first place in the National League Central Division. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-2. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in first place in the National League East Division, and the Marlins are second in the division. The Mets finished off a two-game sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-4. In the standings, the Nationals are in last place in the NL East, while the Mets are third in the division. The Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-4. As of right now, the Cubs are in fourth place in the NL Central, and the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West. The Reds completed a short two-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-5. They now have 5 straight wins. Entering the day's action, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, while the Reds are atop the division. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 7-1. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in third place in the NL Central, and the Orioles sit atop the American League East Division. Zach Davies tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Friars took care of the Rockies 3-0. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in second place in the National League West Division, and the Padres are third in the division. The Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 9-8. As of right now, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Dodgers are atop the division. The Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-3. As of today, the Yankees sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, while the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. The Chicago White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-3. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit in third place in the American League East Division, while the White Sox are in fourth place in the AL Central. The Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 4-1. In the standings, the Tigers sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, and the Indians are atop the division. The Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-1. As of right now, the Royals are in second place in the AL Central, and the Mariners are in third place in the AL West. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-0. As of today, the Twins are in third place in the AL Central, while the Athletics are in first place in the AL West. The Houston Astros combined for a 4-hitter as they destroyed the Angels 9-1. Entering the day's action, the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division, while the Astros are second in the division. The Texas Rangers beat the visiting Rays 2-1. Heading into the day, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Rays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.